Hi 더비 왔습니다. 약속한 대로 딱 달 이모티콘 보면 케빈 예측이 되지 않나요? Hi, welcome. 들어오세요. It's a good jam. This is Latch. 원래 Sam Smith 노래인데 Codaline이라는 밴드 커버입니다. It's Latch by Sam Smith, but it's covered by Codaline. I won't let go of you. You got me shackled in your embrace. I'm latching onto you. 이 노래까지만 듣고 시작할까봐요. 짧은 머리 어때요? I like it too. I don't know the words clearly. Now I've got you in my space. I won't let go of you. Now I got you shackled in my embrace. I'm watching on you. Got you in my space. Won't let go of you. Got you shackled in my embrace. Fifth harmony. 이런 세션 해보고 싶어. Acoustic. I really want to do a live session. Jacob on guitar, me on piano. 컴백 너무 많이 기대돼요. Me too. 제가 오늘 딱 여기 오기 전에 Sorry, something slipped. Come on. 제가 뒤에 피기 전에 보고 왔어요. I saw everything. I saw the albums, like the pre-printed versions. 그 이제 앨범 찍은 거 딱 훑어보고 왔거든요. It's good stuff. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I cannot express in words how excited I am for this comeback. 정말 말로 표현할 수 없을 정도로 기대가 큽니다. This is John Mayer. John Mayer. 제가 오늘 V앱을 하고 싶었는데 제가 책을 읽었거든요. I read a book. That made it louder. So I read a book called The Shack. My mom sent it to me, and I had no context whatsoever. I had no idea what it was going to be about. It said it was #1 New York Times bestseller, and there's a movie about it with Octavia Spencer, who I am absolutely in love with. But I didn't look it up on purpose because I like reading books that way with no context. 제가 무슨 내용인지도 모르고 심지어 이게 뉴욕 타임스 베스트셀러 1위래요. 그리고 영화도 만들어졌고 심지어 제가 좋아하는 옥테이비아 스펜서라는 배우도 나오시는데 일부러 검색 1도 안 해보고 그냥 읽어봤습니다. 원래 제가 책 읽을 때 뭔가 사전에 뭔가 알고 있으면 뭔가 스포 돼버릴까봐 그냥 저만의 상상으로만 오로지 딱 그림을 그릴 수 있게 책을 읽어봤습니다. So the point of this VLive was to just kind of go over some lines that I felt were very insightful. 네, 그래서 조금 약간 제가 하루 거의 하루 안에 다 읽었어요. 근데 그 뭐지? I took some notes. 필기도 조금 하고 형광펜으로도 표기해놓고 I highlighted some very insightful lines and I took some notes here and there. It turns out to be a very it's a book about faith. 그러니까 신앙적인 얘기가 많이 나오는데 그래서 뭐 for non-believers too, I feel like there's a lot to take away from this. But basically, it's about 어떻게 해야 되나? 이게 스포하기가 되게 애매해요. 뭐 일단 처음에 나오는 얘기니까 어차피 설정이 아버지가 이게 실화입니다. It's based on a true story, but 실화인데 아빠가 어렸을 때부터 어려운 가정에 자랐던 아빠인데 캠핑 갔는데 그 애들이 한 4명 있었나? 4명이 있었어요. 애들이 4명 있는데 그 중에 2명이 이제 카야킹 그 배 타러 이제 호수로 가는데 호수에 이렇게 노젓기 하다가 이렇게 엎어진 거예요. 그래서 아빠의 본능이 나와가지고 또 라이프가드 돼버려가지고 이제 입수해가지고 애들 살리고 이렇게 혼란스러운 와중에 알고 보니 막내딸이 사라진 거예요. 근데 okay, English. All right, so basically, the story is it's about faith, but the premise is it begins with a father who grew up in a very hard. He did not have a good relationship with his own father, and so we get some insight on that. And fast forward to his present day, where he has a family and he has 4 kids total, I think. And 2 of his kids go out. They're all on a camping trip, and 2 of the kids are kayaking, and the kayak flips over, and so Mr. Superhero, he loses his mind as a father, and he goes into the lake, saves his 2 children, but to find out that his youngest daughter is missing, and some not so good things happen to his daughter. And the book is about him coming to terms with that. 이제 딸을 이렇게 안 좋은 엔딩이 있었지만 그런 혼란 속에 어떻게 극복을 하는지 약간 그런 과정을 책으로 풀어낸 내용입니다. Wow, that was a very long explanation. That's not even like a quarter of the book. 4분의 1 내용도 아니에요. 근데 아무튼 it's a very easygoing book. I highly recommend it to anyone, especially if you're like me, if you're struggling with faith. It was a huge help to me trying to get back to my roots, having a busy schedule and having life just thrown at you. You forget to step back and realize what the good things are in life. 저처럼 약간 신앙이 있지만 약간 잠깐 뭐 바쁘기도 하고 뭔가 아슬아슬할 때 딱 읽기 좋은 책인 것 같아요. 그래도 신앙이 없으신 분들도 그래도 재밌는 책으로 보시고 읽을 만한 책인 것 같습니다. Alright, where did I highlighted so many parts? 제가 형광펜으로 표기해놨는데 Is it too dark? Am I blind? Alright. Come on. He comes to terms with that through this conversation that he has in a dream or a spiritual encounter or whatever you deem it as you read it yourself. That was scary. I shook the table, but the screen turned off. Why? 너도 사랑을 받기 위해 태어난 사람. 그래서 사랑을 거절하고 unloved인 것처럼 살면 그것도 그 새가 나는 것과 땅에 돌아다니는 것과 다를 게 없다라는 거예요. And this one line simplifies it all. Living unloved is like clipping a bird's wings and removing its ability to fly. 사랑받지 않고 사는 건 마치 새의 날개를 부러뜨리는 것과 똑같다. 날 수 없다는 게, 그러니까 사랑을 받는다는 게 하늘을 나는 거랑 비슷하다는 의미죠. 얼마나 아름답습니까? Wow, this is so difficult. And 이어가요. A bird is defined not by being grounded, but by his ability to fly. Humans are defined not by their limitations, but by the intentions I have for them, not by what they seem to be, but by everything it means to be created in my image. So this is it's a little, lot of faith mixed up in here, but yeah. 이거 한국어로 어떻게? Bird is not being. 그러니까 딱 새를 떠오르면 하늘을 날 것 같은 존재잖아요. 그러니까 사람도 마찬가지로 limitation, 한계가 사람을 만드는 게 아니라 내가 너한테 준 목적을 위해 태어난 거라고 하시는 약간 이런 말씀입니다. Keep in mind, this is not the Bible. I'm not like preaching or anything. This is just an encounter of someone who went through a tragedy, and this is, I guess you could call it fiction. And it's up to you to, take away whatever you want to. Yeah. So yeah, up to you to find inspiration or not. Up to you. 이것도 너무 좋았어요. Okay, hold up. I need to summarize this. Okay. Okay, choosing to stay on the ground is a choice to facilitate a relationship. You don't play a game or color a picture with a child to show your superiority. Rather, you choose to limit yourself so as to facilitate and honor that relationship. You will even lose a competition to accomplish love. It's not about winning and losing, but about love and respect. 약간 관계 속의 이야기를 하는데 아이들과 놀이할 때 아니면 색칠 공부를 할 때 그러니까 수준을 낮춰주잖아요. 근데 그게 자기한테 한계를 주지만 그게 바보스러운 게 아니라 이 아이와의 관계를 만들기 위해 자신에게 이런 한계를 주고 약간 수준 낮춰준다는 그런 컨셉을 말해주는 글귀입니다. And then it connects. It says relationships are never about power, and one way to avoid the will to hold power over another is to choose to limit oneself, to serve. 관계라는 건 파워에 대한 건 아니고 이 파워라는 관념을 깨트리려면 자신을 limit, 자신에게 한계를 줄 수 있는 것을 알아야 된다. 그게 바로 serve, 배려, serving. This book is full of gold, man. And there's a lot of conversations. And there's oh no, this one's a little, it gives away too much. 그리고 여기 또 이제 28장에 글귀가 또 있는데 제가 특히 좋아하는 글귀입니다. Growth means change, and change involves risk, stepping from the known to the unknown. 성장이란 변화이고 변화가 있으려면 리스크가 필요하다. 아는 것을 피해서 모르는 것을 찾아가는 그런 과정. Good stuff, good stuff. I need to watch a movie. Okay. I don't know how to explain all of this. 이것도 되게 와닿았어요. It's not the work, but the purpose that makes it special. 예, 모든 사람들에게 일이 있고 일하는 과정이 있고 그 과정에 이제 결과물이 있을 거 아니에요. 하지만 It's not the work but the purpose that makes it special. 일보다는 목적이 특별하게 만들어준다라는 얘기입니다. It's very good. Oh man, I love this smell. 냄새 너무 좋아. 새책 냄새 뭔지 아시죠? I love this fresh book smell. This was really good too. I actually say this to a lot of my friends who are struggling in many ways, and when I read this, I kind of felt it for myself. 제가 이제 친구들이랑 약간 힘들 때 이제 문자나 통화로 이제 얘기 나눌 때 제가 이렇게 조언을 많이 해주는 것들 중에 하나가 나왔는데 이걸 책에서 읽다 보니까 저한테 와닿았어요. To you it seems like a mess, but I see a perfect pattern emerging and growing and alive, a living fractal. 너에겐 혼란과 지저분함이 보일 수도 있겠지만 나는 완벽한 패턴이 살아나고 성장해 나가고 튀어나오는 걸 본다. 살아있는 패턴이 보인다. See, I always say like, when you're stuck in the moment and, you're overwhelmed by the factors immediately around you, you fail to see the bigger picture. So, 약간 힘든 상황 속에서 약간 내 벽에 갇혀 있을 수도 있잖아요. 근데 언젠간 지나갈 일이고 또 뒷걸음으로 더 큰 그림을 보게 된다면 그 쬐끄만한 내 벽 안에 있었던 그림이 아니라 큰 그림의 픽셀 하나. You know what I'm saying? 근데 그것도 이 아름다운 그림을 위해 필요한 쬐끄만한 네모 칸. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff, good stuff. 너무 좋아. Yeah, this is a very unfitting song. 너무 안 어울려. 잠시만요. Okay. And there's pictures from the movie. Look at that. 영화에 이제 그 짤들도 있어요. Okay. So many believe that it is love that grows, but it is the knowing that grows, and love simply expands to contain it. Love is just the skin of knowing. Oh my gosh. What a perfect song. Oh, actually, this is a breakup song. Anyways. 많은 사람들은 사랑이 잘한다고 생각하지만 그건 착각이다. 지혜가 잘하는 것이고 사랑이란 expand. 커진다. 지혜가 커지는 것이고 사랑이란 그 지혜를 담기 위해 늘어나는 것이다. 사랑은 지혜의 skin. What is skin in Korean? 피부? 죄송합니다. 확장하다. 좋아요. There's lots of deep moments in this book. This sent me through like emotional spirals. 저 이 책 읽으면서 정말 와우. 왔다 갔다 롤러코스터 마냥. Yes, this is Kevin's book club. book club을 한국어로 뭐라고 하죠? book club? Oh, the book title is The Shack. The Shack입니다. I love the smell. 도서 모임, 책 모임이라고 하구나. 피부, 죄송해요. Skin is 피부. Skin. It's gotta be. I highlighted so much. I did highlight a lot. Okay, this one's a little hard to digest, so I'm gonna just leave it to you to read. 좀 어려운 것들이 있어가지고 사실 번역할 자신이 없어요. 여기도 비슷한 의미인데 What you see as chaos, I see as a fractal. 너에겐 케이오스로 보일 수도 있겠지만 나에겐 프랙탈이다. 프랙탈 번역기 시간인가요? Okay. Fractal. What is fractal in Korean? 그 엘사 머시기 거기도 나오잖아. 그 fractals are let it go. 도형. I think we'll just read like 2 or 3 more. 2-3개만 더 읽고 넘어갈 거 봐요. 이거 읽고 가족이 너무 보고 싶어졌어요. 제가 품에 요즘 가족 얘기를 생각해보니까 진짜 많이 하더라고요. I've been realizing that I've been talking a lot about my family recently. 근데 이유가 있어요. 얼음 결정, 프랙탈 도형. 아무튼 그 여기 글귀가 또 있는데 You can kiss your family and friends goodbye and put miles between you, but at the same time you carry them with you in your heart, your mind, your stomach, because you do not just live in a world, but a world lives in you. It's so cute. 당신은 가족들과 친구들에게 굿바이 키스를 할 수 있지만 굿바이 키스를 하고 멀리 떨어져 있을 수 있겠지만 그 와중에 너의 마음, 너의 마인드, 너의 stomach, 뱃속에 담고 있다. 그것은 너가 이 세상에 살고 있는 것뿐만이 아니라 그 세상이 너 안에 살고 있다. 이번 잘했다. Yes. Isn't that great? 짜릿하지 않아요? I love a good book. It got a little dry, like 3/4 of the way in. 약간 4분의 3 정도 왔을 때 좀 눈이 감기기 시작했어요. 근데 또 이제 다시 각 잡고 읽으니까 또 너무 좋더라고요. And once again, I've neglected the highlighter. 형광펜을 잠시 내려놨나 봐요. I cried at this part. Just kidding, I didn't actually cry, but I almost did. I felt stupid to cry. 딱 이때쯤, 딱 이만큼 오면 울컥할 거예요. I remember there's one. Just kidding. That's it. 아무튼 The Shack 너무 잘 읽었고 다시 말씀드리지만 신앙을 가지신 분들에게 큰 도움이 될 것 같고 저랑 마찬가지로 신앙 없으시더라도 그냥 casual reading 정말 가족에 대한 얘기가 많아서 가져갈 것들이 많은 것 같습니다. Once again, this is The Shack by what's his name? Paul Young. W.M. Paul Young. I think Paul is his middle name. I don't know. It's a book. It is very. I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's not a book about faith. It is very heavily faith-based. But I think believers and non-believers alike will have a lot to take away from this book as, people of the world and people of families. It'll really make you appreciate your family, and it'll give you a new perspective on relationships. 관계에 대한 이런 시선을 다른 시선으로 보게 된 것 같아요. Yeah, The Shack 추천해드립니다. It was so good. You have no idea. Like, oh my gosh. 그리고 이게 비하인드가 또 있는데 유니버스에서 품행하시는 분들 알 거예요. There's a TMI or a behind story to this book. Like personally, if you are on private messaging on Universe, subscribe. You'll know. But 엄마가 보내주셨거든요. 이제 캐나다에서 온 게 아니라 사촌 형한테 이제 한국에 계신 사촌 형한테 부탁해서 영어판을 찾아서 보내주셨는데 저는 또 엄마가 먼저 한국판을 읽으시고 이 책 너무 좋다고 해서 보내주신 줄 알았어요. I thought she already read it in the Korean version and sent it to me and recommended it to me because she had already read it and deemed it as a good book. But it turns out 알고 보니 엄마가 읽던 그 non-fiction 무슨 non-fiction non-fiction that's not helpful. non-fiction? 그건 나도 알지. non-fiction 소설이 아닌 책을 읽고 계셨는데 거기에서 여기에서 나왔던 글귀 몇 개가 있었대요. 그래서 아, 이 책이 좋나 보다 하고 보내주신 거예요. Turns out my mom was reading a nonfiction book which referenced some lines in this book, and so she thought this was a good book, and that's why she sent it to me, and I read it, and I was like, did you read the book? And she was like, no, I didn't, not yet. I'm like, what? I thought you already read it. That's why you sent it to me, but I guess you didn't. But yeah, I wanted to talk to her about the book, but turns out she did not read it yet, so she might be finished already. How many days has it been? She might be finished, actually. Yeah. It's not age restricted. 이 뭐지? 그 나이 그게 있나? 13살 넘으면 괜찮을 것 같은데? Let me check. Alright. The Shack, age restriction. Are there age restrictions on books? I guess there have to be. The Shack, age restriction. 일단 영화는 PG-13. 영화는 13살 뭐라고 하지? 미만? 아, 약간 마음 아픈 장면들 있죠. 뭐 무서운 거, 무섭기도 무서울 수도 있겠죠. There's a little violence, but that's not the point of the song. 13살 이상 관람 이래요, 영화가. 근데 정말 저도 아직 영화를 못 봤는데 일부러 안 봤습니다. 이제 책 읽고 보려고. I want to read the book first before the movie. 꼭 읽으신 더비들은 후기 꼭 남겨주세요. 한국판 제목이 오두막이라는데 맞나? 우리 품에서 얘기했었는데 저 요즘 금붕어예요. 너무 머릿속에 맴도는 게 너무 많아가지고. The Shack 한국판. 안 나오는데? 찾으신 분? 오두막 같대요. Yes. It's so good. It's a really good book. I prefer books over ebooks because you can actually write in them and highlight things. Can you do that with ebooks? 이북 대 그냥 책이라는 질문이 있었는데 저는 책이 좋아요. 왜냐면 필기도 할 수 있고. 근데 이북에서도 할 수 있으면 또 얘기가 달라지겠죠. 근데 뭔가 analog 감성이 또 있잖아요. There's an analog, feel vibe to, just reading. I have never read an ebook. Fun fact. 이북으로 읽어본 적이 없어요. 맞아요. 그리고 종이책만의 특유의 향, Can I make this into a perfume and spray it all over my body? Oh, it smells so good. Sorry. 이북 눈 나빠져요. 근데 요즘 완전 종이처럼 그냥 넘길 수 있는 이북도 있던데. 약간 후추 냄새. 후추 맞나 이게? 후추는 아닌데? It's not pepper. Someone said it smells like pepper. Oh, you can highlight using ebook. 이북으로 형광펜 쓸 수 있대요. 이거 연습생 시절이 생각나네. Maybe 뭘까 어딜까 빠진 않는데. Book perfume exists? 이 그 새 책 향수가 있대요. What does it look like? Well, we know what it smells like. We'll have to search a book, smell, fragrance. Oh! It exists! But do I really want to smell like that though? It was just a... 근데 진짜 있네요? But I don't want to smell like an... Old books smell weird. New books smell good. 오래된 책은 약간 향이 이상해요. 네. 새 책이어야 돼. It's interesting. Interesting. 아 타이다이요. 오늘 위에 팔 때 챙겨오려고 했었는데 까먹었어요. I forgot my tie-dye. It's at home. 저 밥 먹었습니다. If you're on Universe, you would know. 초밥 먹었어요. 초밥. Is the movie on Netflix? Good question. The Shack. The Shack film. Netflix. It's not. 없대요. Oh, Sam Worthington is in it. 아바타 그 주연으로 나오신 분, Sam Worthington. 그분도 나오시네. Let's look at the cast. Oh, 3 awards and 2 nominations. I don't know any of these people. Who is this? I don't know this person. Yeah, I don't know anyone else other than Octavia Spencer, Sam Worthington. 그 두 분밖에 몰라요. Who directed it? Don't know who that is. I can't wait to watch it. 갑자기 너무 보고 싶어지네. Tableau 선배님. Where did it go? And Eric. And Gallant. Oh, dude, Eric looks so young. I mean, not that he looks old now, but maybe it's just to get a picture. I'll stop talking. This is Gallant. Gallant. Kevin, if you read my comment, I will subscribe on Universe. Gotcha there. 피아노 쳐볼까? 아 원래 on Universe you're discussing whether to do a piano V Live or what's it called? Workout V Live, but I did a book V Live. Didn't expect that one, did you? 품에서 운동 V앱, 피아노 V앱 고민하다가 책 V앱으로 했습니다. I want to go back to Dive. Dive was so much fun. I want to meet 타블로 선배님. 타블로 선배님 만나보고 싶어요. 밴쿠버 출신이시다 보니까 할 얘기가 많을 것 같아요. Isn't he doing a project with Ariana Grande? Oh, Eric, sir, you make my ears melt. That's how it works. I reply to messages on Universe. 품에서 이제 최대한 다는 못 읽죠. 다는 못 읽지만 최대한 이제 잘 많이 읽으려고 합니다. I love this guitar. Oh. When I saw the three of those names together, Tablo Gallant, Eric Nam, I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. I remember listening to it because my sister was obsessed with Eric. 제가 딱 이 새 이름을 보고 진짜 대박이겠다 하고 들어봤는데 녹았어요. 캐나다에서 들었거든요. 그때 누나가 에릭남 선배님 엄청 팬이어가지고. 이번 앨범 노래 뭐가 가장 좋아? 에이, not yet. The club is full of ballers and the pockets full grown. Fellas, here go with the friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping. Oh, it's so random. The way I know the lyrics to that. This is back when they were 4 people. Destiny's Child, jumping. That's not the right chord. Oh, Beyonce! The lady does not age. 얼굴이 똑같아요. 그때랑 지금이랑. 저는 어때요? 궁금해요. Do I look younger or older? Like compared to debut? I feel like I don't know what to say actually. Cause like, look-wise, 저는 그때로 돌아간 것 같기도 한데, 왜냐면 데뷔하기 전에 이 머리 스타일링과 everyone's saying younger. To be honest, I don't feel it as a compliment when people say I look young. 막 젊다고 나이가 어려 보인다고 들을 때 딱히 칭찬을 듣진 않아요. 그게 아직 마음이 어려서 그런가? Is it because I'm young at heart? Like, I don't know. Older with the muscles, thank you. I try. 근데 짧은 머리 너무 편해요. 머리 말릴 때 하고. Ballers in their pockets full grown. And all you feeling good with a friend. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping. Man at home. And then you feeling good with the friends. 30 and the club is jumping. 방금 지적 댓글 읽었는데 너무 빨리 지나갔어. 루브르에서 조각상이었다고요? Okay, sorry. Let's play some piano. What should I play? 무슨 노래 칠까요? I'll take some recommendation. Oh, that's so loud. Why so loud? Chill. Turn down the dB. dB stands for decibel. Oh, rubber boots. Oh, what are the chords? Rubber boots. I don't remember. I think what key is it in? It's been so long. 그 rubber boots 사실 공개된 후로 오늘이 처음 비앱이네요. It's the first V-Live since I've released rubber boots, ain't it? It is. It totally is. Okay, hold up. Let's listen to it. Well, let's listen to Rubber Boots by Kevin from the Boys. SoundCloud. I've never, oh my gosh, done a V-Live since I released Rubber Boots. I don't want cookies. No, not now. Okay, alright. Listening party. 이 노랫소리 그 마이클 Sugi, my YouTuber friend, I requested for him to get some soundscapes of rain sounds. 제 친구한테 부탁했어요. 밴쿠버에 있는 유튜버 친구한테. 이거 원래는 조금 BPM이 많이 느렸었어요. It started off as a much slower song, and it was very minimal with not much reverb. 엄청 미니멀하고 느렸었는데 딥샤워 형이랑 작업하다 보니까 그 형은 하우스를 되게 잘하시거든요. His genre is more house and EDM based, and when we started working on the songs together, it didn't sit comfortably, and so I was like, maybe we should raise the tempo, and it sounded a lot better. 그 형은 이제 EDM 하우스가 위주로 하시는 분이라서 좀 BPM을 높이면 어떨까 싶었는데 역시 이렇게 잘 나왔어요. Under my umbrella, just a girl and a fella, let me hold you. 이때 제가 요청을 이게 계속 왔다 갔다 하거든요. 저희가 이제 킹덤 준비하면서 무대 준비하면서 작업 준비도 이제 릴리스 준비도 하고 있었는데 틈날 때마다 이제 형이 만져주고 이게 1차로 오면 여기서 이거 해주세요, 이거 좀 빼주세요, 여기서 이랬으면 좋겠어요, 이렇게 톡을 보내면 2차가 오고 또 왔다 갔다 한단 말이에요. So I was doing this. No, 잠깐만. 이 노래는 처음 언제 만들었냐면 DDD 활동쯤에 작업을 시작했던 노래였는데 이제 여러 개가 있단 말이에요. 스케치로 만들어 놓은 노래들이. 그 중에 뭘로 처음 사클로 올릴까 고민하다가 이걸로 하게 됐는데 아무튼 딱 그 whispering part, 그 속삭이는 부분에 완전 건조하게 해주세요 요청했었거든요. 약간 ASMR처럼. Yeah. 근데 네, 너무 재밌었어요. 만드는 과정이. 어떻게 보면 이렇게 저희 작업실 외에서 한 게 처음이라서 제가 스스로 이제 다 하고 하는 게 처음이라서 너무 재밌었어요. But 네, it was very fun. Doing collaborating with other artists, like all on my own, and reaching out to producers all on my own. It was very fun. Fun fact: Eric actually hooked me up with Mr. Deep Shower. 에릭남 선배님 통해 알게 됐거든요. 제가 말씀드렸거든요. 그 다이브 스튜디오에서 인터뷰했을 때 이제 자작곡이 스케치 해놓은 게 꽤 많은데 이제 완성도를 높이려면 이제 프로듀서가 필요할 것 같다. 그랬는데 형이 일단 아는 사람을 찾아보고 연락 줄게 하셨더니 물론 다 영어로 했었죠. 네, 그렇게 해서 연결이 됐답니다. Yeah, Eric. When I was on Dive, doing 대박 show. Oh, let's just play this again. I low-key can't focus when there's music playing, especially when it's my own song. That's not. What was I talking about? See, I can't focus. When I was on 대박 show, we talked about how I had a bunch of sketches. We call them sketches when they're rough recordings of original songs. But I told him, we discussed like what kind of music I would be, and I said, I remember saying, if I were to describe my music, it would be a blend between Billie Eilish and Beyonce. I don't know if that's true with Rubber Boots, because I met Mr. Deep Shower. Like, not in a bad way. I'm glad it turned out the way it did, but it went in a different direction because I collabed with it. But what was I talking about? Oh, Eric introduced me to Mr. Deep Shower. I don't know, it's awkward. I feel like I have to say Mr. 네, 인터뷰에서 얘기했던 많은 노래들 중에 Rubber Boots 속해 있었답니다. 근데 Singing in the Rain 아시나요? Do you guys know Singing in the Rain? The musical? 기다리고 있습니다. Wow, my lips are so chapped. I look so pale. 아, 아시네. 약간 이제 다른 사람들은 비 오기 시작하면 다 피해가고 대피하고 실내로 들어가지만 나는 러버 부츠를 신었기 때문에 비 맞으면서 춤을 추겠다라는 의미. When everyone else is running inside to get away from the rain, I got my rubber boots, so I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna jump in puddles, and I'm gonna enjoy what life is throwing at me, is what it is. 제가 I guess it has a positive message. I mean, not I guess it does have a positive message. 아주 긍정적인 가사이긴 하죠. 이제 비 오는 상황에도 즐길 수 있는 마음을 찾는, 그리고 약간 초대하는 느낌이 있어요. Like, dance with me, and I wanna dance with you. 너랑 비 속에서 춤추고 싶다. It's like an invitation, so it's like spreading the positivity. Thank you. I've seen the Optimus Vine. Jacob Bay. Sorry, this is about rubber boots today. I have more to say about this, but all fleeted. 제가 예전에 엄청 옛날에 올린 그 팬카페 글이 있어요. What was it? It was a moonscribble. 제가 이제 한참 그 시, 기존에 있는 시를 제 필기로 써가지고 올렸을 때 한참 그랬을 때 제가 쓴 글이 있었거든요. 28 seems like a good number. Nope, not good. 어디 있을까? 아 이런 거 다시 하고 싶은데. Hold on, let me find it. No, it was before I started drawing. Okay. I'm missing Moon Scribbles 27? 어떡해? Moon Scribbles 27이 없어요. 이런. Flip-flop, don't the rain just make you wanna stop and look into the skies or get in. Don't worry about a thing. Under my umbrella, kind of fellow, let me hold you. But you have them, I don't waste your time. Let me find it. Oh, I did La La Land. 추억이다. 떠나는 사람 붙잡지 마세요. 흘러가는 강물. 아무리 철판으로 나가도 강물은 흘러가게 되었어요. 정말 그 사람을 붙잡고 싶다면 먼 저 바다에 정말 그 사람을 붙잡고 싶다면 먼저 바다에 되어 기다리세요. 정말 인연이라면 그 사람 언젠간 바다가 되어 돌아올 테니까요. Yo, this is deep. Oh, I forgot I wrote this. This is a poem that I wrote, or that I wrote out. It's by an author named Kim Jae-dong. I basically wrote flowing river water. Although you may try as hard as you can to block it from flowing, river water is meant to flow. If you really want to hold on to that person, go to the oceans first and wait there, because if it is fate to be with that person, that river water will soon return to the sea. That's a good one. Okay, 잠깐만. 어디 갔어? Come on, you can do it. sorry. 여기 있다. Moon Scribbles number 7, 7번입니다. I want to be the kind of adult who sees stripes instead of pouring rain, polka dots instead of coffee stains. I want to remain curious about the story behind the curtain call, about the hero's rise as much as his fall. 쏟아지는 빗속의 줄무늬를, 커피 얼룩 대신 포카다트를 보는 그런 어른이 되고 싶다. 막이 내린 후의 이야기, 영웅의 상승만큼 몰락. 영원한 호기심으로 가득 차고 있고 싶다. 제가 썼어요. 근데 그때쯤 이 노래를 쓰고 있었던 것 같아요. 작사하고 있었던 것 같아요. Fun fact, 그게 언제였냐? 2019년 3월 5일. That was March 5th of 2019. That's when this song was, the first sketch was made. Yeah, fun fact. 그렇답니다. 이걸 보고 계신 팬카페 더비분에 계신 더비분들은 Moon Scribbles number 7 댓글로 노래 후기 적어주세요. 제가 읽으러 갈게요. If you have access to Fan Cafe, feel free to write your comments about that song or that poem that I wrote on the comments. Moon Scribbles number 7. 뭔가 소나타 같아. Moon Scribbles number 7. I ate white sauce pasta. Do you want it? It probably has milk in it, so I'm gonna say no. 아, Rubber Boots stop motion 봤어요. 귀여웠어. How to have that mindset, same mindset as you? I need that mindset. You know what? It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. That's the real mindset you need to have. You need to tell yourself that I am a work in progress. Say it with me, everybody. I am a work in progress. That is both hopeful and humbling at the same time, I think. Work in progress. 한국어로 어떻게 말하지? 진행 중인 작업. 오케이, I guess. 나는 진행 중인 작업이다. 이게 겸손도 하지만 약간 희망적인 마인드셋인 것 같은데 저는 약간 항상 그렇게 생각을 하려고 노력합니다. 아직 진행 중, 아직 과정 속. 이게 겸손함, 아직 완성된 작품이 아니다. 그런 부담감도 내려놓고 그리고 또 힘든 일들이 생기면 이것도 진행 중인 작업에 필요한 과정이다라고 생각하는 것 같아요. It's humbling because I tell myself that I'm not a perfect outcome. I'm not the finished project, and it also lays down that pressure of trying to be perfect. It's okay not to be perfection. And it's also humbling. Wait, I already said humbling. It's also hopeful because in situations where you're not having such a good time, you can remind yourself, I'm a work in progress, and therefore this moment that I'm going through is a process that I need to go through as a part of this progress. I am a work in progress. Kevin Moon. What? Kevin Moon 2021. How do I mix up 20 with Kevin? I don't know. This Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is fine. It's your Wi-Fi. Don't blame me. Work in progress. What happened to the piano? Piano, where'd you go? What? Okay, here it is. 피아노 타임. 슬슬 마무리해야 될 것 같아요. 좀 오래 했네. Understand the truth about that question in your soul. Look up, don't look down, then watch it unfold. Life is your birth, the good in the fine print. Take the pen and rewrite it. Let me start again. You better think again, better wake up because you're part of something way bigger. Yeah, you're part of something way bigger. Not just a speck in the universe, not just some words in a Bible verse. You are the living word. You're part of something way bigger. Bigger than you, bigger than we, bigger than that picture they framed us to see. But now we see it. It ain't no secret. Understand the truth about that question in your soul. Look up, don't look down, they want you on some fold. Life is your birthright, they hit that in the fine print. Take the pen and rewrite it. Step out your estimate. Step in your essence and know that you're excellent. Rise. The Spirit is teaching. No, I'm not just preaching, I'm taking my own advice. If you're feeling significant, you better think again. Better wake up because you're part of something way bigger. Yeah, you're part of something way bigger. I'll be the roots, you'll be the tree. Pass on the fruit that was given to me. We're part of something way bigger. Good jam. 제가 요즘 뮤지컬 노래를 갑자기 너무 부르고 싶어진 거예요. I suddenly want to really sing a musical song out of nowhere. And so I kind of tinkled around. Oh, that sounds weird. I tinkled the ivories and I came up with this. That's not right. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are barren everywhere, the streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him. But only on my own. That was On My Own from Les Mis. 가르쳤어. I don't know. 그냥 불러보고 싶었어요. On My Own. Les Mis is a good, such a good musical. 아무튼 저 이 노래 저는 Les Mis 엄청 슬프다고 들어서 뭐 뒤늦게 슬프겠지라고 생각했는데 이게 초반에 나오는 노래인가? 맞는 것 같아요. 이때 오열을 했습니다. I felt so bad for poor girl. What's her name? Eponine. Yeah, this song, I heard Les Mis was a really sad movie, and so I thought, like, I'll probably cry towards the end, but On My Own was, oh man, sent me in places. Oh, cried. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, the world around me changes, and all I see is him and me together here forever. I feel like I need to do an English accent with the song. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning, a world that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my own. Sorry, I'm getting loopy. 그 시간이 왔나 봐요. 맞아. Lea Salonga, she did a really good job. She is a legend. Oh my goodness. I cannot. When I hear her sing, my mind is blown. Should I do one more song? It's On My Own from Les Mis. It's a musical. 무슨 노래일까? The world is full of happiness that I have never known. I love him, but every day I'm learning. Oh, it's such a... Oh my gosh. It's so heartbreaking, but every day I'm learning. What song should I do? Give me a song. What song shall I sing? Is there a good, like, lullaby song? Greatest Showman? What is it from Greatest Showman? Okay. You know I want you. It's not a secret I tried to hide. Oh, it is octave lower. I know you want me, pussy. So don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards, but fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so it can stop me if I decide that. Clearly I don't know the song. So what if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Maybe the world could be yours tonight. What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. Why don't we rewrite the stars? Maybe the world could be yours tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. What else is there from Rewrite the Star, or sound of, what's it called? Greatest Showman. Okay, that is not how you spell Greatest Showman. Greatest. Never enough, never, never. Oh, there's a Camp Rock mashup. This is me. I'm not gonna touch that. I'll just play a little outro instead. I'm totally just improvising. Okay, let's see what we have. Have I sung? Oh. What can we do? What can we do? Oh, should I? I don't know if. I'm not gonna stick around. One strike and you're out, baby. Don't care if I sound crazy, but you never let me down. That's why when the sun's up, I'm staying, still laying in your bed saying, got all this time on my hands, might as well cancel our plans. I could stay here for a lifetime, so lock the door and throw out the key. Can't fight this no more. It's just you and there's nothing I can do. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. So go ahead and drive me insane, baby. Run your mouth. I don't know how I forgot how to sound. Stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. Oh, that was the wrong key to do it in. Okay. Have I already done art pop here? All of me? I feel like I've already done that. 그러면 이걸 마지막 곡으로 할게요. All of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. I get you all of you. What would I do without your small mouth, drawing me in and you kicking me out? Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what it means, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. How does the rhythm go? You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges. Love your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me. You give me all of you. Oh. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't know the words. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of say goodnight. Bye bye. Good night. 오늘도 티셔츠구나. 기대 많이 해주세요. 바이바이.